It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Jay-Z files to dismiss the rape lawsuit with Sean Diddy Combs and demands the end of the extortion saga. Here to report the story live, everybody's favorite Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
One day, after Jay-Z was named in the Sean Diddy Combs sexual assault case, the music mogul filed a motion to dismiss the rape lawsuit according to the documents obtained by Fox News Digital. Jay-Z, born Sean Carter, also requested the court deny the plaintiff's request to proceed anonymously. The rapper was accused of raping a minor along with Diddy at the MTV VMAs after party in the 2000s, documents stated. In his motion to dismiss, Jay-Z accused the Texas-based lawyer Tony Busby of running a sprawling extortion saga whose aim is in base in measures to discredit and defame Jay-Z. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8.
Bob is that nigga. 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 Okay, so I'm about to jump to the chase with this bullshit. I'm tired of black men going down. Every time a black man get too big for his britches, some shit comes the fuck out. Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC. Next thing you know, all of these girls are coming out about Cosby doing X, Y, and Z with sexual rape, drugs, or whatever the hell was going on with Cosby. Here come Diddy. Diddy getting too big for his britches. Diddy knew what was going to go on because he went on the whole love campaign before he actually went down. Okay? And now, as we all have predicted, Jay-Z's name is brought up at the cusp of everything. Now, a lot of people are saying that Diddy is in there snitching on some shit, but the person that is after Jay-Z has been after Jay-Z before. That's why he's saying saga, okay? This man has done Jay-Z like this prior to, and then the lawyer who's actually suing, I've done a little bit of research on this, is saying that once upon a time, Jay-Z got his family stalked and got him silenced from actually pursuing an allegation about him previously. Now, I don't know what allegation that is. I don't know. But Jay-Z's response to it, and I'm just paraphrasing here, he's basically saying, it's bullshit, Wendy.
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney.
Ask me no questions like I'm a child. Y'all want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time.
And basically saying that this lawyer has ads on Facebook saying, if you've been a victim of Diddy, please contact me, X, Y, and Z. And I've seen those ads on Facebook. Have you seen them? I've seen them. Now look, I'm not saying he wrong. I'm not saying he right. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it. But baby, if the narrative is consistently on black men being or doing something inappropriate, can we get equal and same exposure of other ethnicities who might be of their status? If you're gonna drain the swamp, don't just drain the black part. That's all I'm saying. But it's purposeful. We need black people to see that their elite are not untouchable, which subconsciously plants a seed in little black boys' minds, telling them that you can be big, but we always gonna take you down. I'm not saying he did it. I ain't saying he didn't do it. I am gonna read how the case is gonna go. But it's the same narrative every time. Jay-Z's a 3-time billionaire, I do believe. You know, every time Diddy had money, Diddy was a notarized figure, but they picked these polarized figures who lived good lives in the spotlight and publicly take you down. You don't ever see a black CEO minding their business go down for rape charges. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the the girl wanted to remain anonymous and handle things privately in mediation, this shit smells like a setup to me. It does. It just does. And right after Diddy gets locked up and you actually do find that baby oil. I think right now we need an explanation from Aunt Bertha.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the Bootz.
But why did they set up the scheme? They're doing this because, yes, we are in spiritual warfare. Trump will be about to be our president, so we might be in physical warfare. But this is mental warfare. The easiest way to convince people that they're free is, the easiest way to enslave people is to have them believe that they're free, but we're not free. We are bombarded with stimulation and propaganda that plants seeds in our minds, especially if you can physically identify with someone. And we all black. Well, most of my audience is anyway. And if you're not black, you affiliate. It's going to stop also is if we stop turning on our own. The minute that the article comes out, I'm looking at the comment section on Ball Alert in the Shade Room, and everybody's like, he did it. We throw our own up. Anywho, that's from a macro perspective. Now, from a micro perspective, y'all have watched Scandal. Y'all have watched BMF. Y'all have watched Snowfall. They hide the truth in plain sight, okay? From a conspiracy theorist standpoint, there's a such thing as silent assassins. When your money is as long as my penis is, you can pay people to do anything. I'm not saying that is what Jay-Z is doing, X, Y, and Z. And I will say that based upon Jay-Z's response, I did smell a little bit of guilt in there. I ain't gonna lie. It was the whole family narrative that he said. He said, I'm a father now who has children and stuff like that. That's not legal. You're pulling at pathos here, meaning that you're trying to salvage a reputation through guilt. That's from an analytical standpoint, that's what I felt. But I'm gonna let the cards tell us what the real is.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Spirit, I already know what you're gonna say, but if I proceed with earnest intentions, can I read this? This says yes, and I'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, let's see. There is definitely witchcraft involved. The only card that is upright is the card that said I would be pleasantly surprised. Everything else is in reverse. That tells me that this has a level of metaphysical influence involved. Is this for or against Jay-Z? Jay-Z is the caster. So you mean to tell me he's one of us? Jay-Z is a caster. I mean, we kind of already knew that because of Sasha Fierce energy and the channeling that I gave her. The Baron shows up in reverse. I honestly feel like this is going to go away. But this is highly circumstantial, though. Let's see. Bryce shows up upright. I better not proceed. Can I pull one more, Spirit? Yeah, and then it says read it like it is. Okay, this basically says, if I'm reading this verbatim, Jay-Z is going to definitely silence in the spirit and in the physical anybody that comes against him. If I'm reading this correctly, which I might not be, and I'm going to be honest, this he's a warlock, this man. He might jade the interpretation, but the Dark Astral Internet card shows up in reverse. I actually feel like, if I'm reading this straight, that we're going to see praise to Jay-Z come. Okay, like he's going to be honored in a way. Even in the midst of these allegations and shit like that, I feel like he might get an award or be praised for something. The Chi Tarot card shows up in reverse. I feel like they might actually start putting their children out. Okay, this is me and Erykah Badu's love child that is in the spirit in reverse. This is talking about physical children. So I feel like they might be exploiting the children to change the narrative. The shade is also in reverse, which can be read in two different ways. The shade in reverse can be read as the truth setting you free, or it can read as the truth being changed. This could mean a lie becomes the truth. Have you ever, this happened to me over the weekend, have you ever been at a party or something like that, and somebody is telling a story, and in your mind, it's like, that didn't happen? But they believe it with their whole heart that it went down the way that it went down. That's kind of some... The Baron shows up in reverse. I've already paid what's due. The Nan card is in reverse. Now, the truth is, I do feel like you were involved in a sexual thing with this female, but I feel like... Why did I get just like... My stomach dropped when I said that. Nah, this man... Get that on out of here. This man is highly protected. I do feel like he was involved with something, but I don't feel like he's going to suffer any consequences. How can this change? This is talking about an overwhelming number of people stepping forward. But I'm telling you, when you got that amount of money... Or if Beyonce turns on his ass.
You know who you really look like? You look like Luther Vandross.
Okay. Now, if Beyonce, if she files for divorce or starts to distance herself, he's going down. The Viper upright, that is a vengeful woman. Okay? And somebody in the spotlight. As you can see that there's a spotlight coming from the mirror in which I'm looking into the reflection. This is the Squad Tarot card. This is an over-compassing amount of people coming forward. And not through this lawyer. This lawyer's corrupt, correct? Yes, he's trying to get him a BMW. Yeah, so it's a guilty warlock versus a corrupt lawyer. I mean, this is Merci Bootz. This is Messy Bootz. Bootz. One card to finish this off, Spirit. Anon shows up upright. This can be a card of negative karma regardless. And I just saw... I don't want to say that. I just saw death. But not for an adult. Okay, with that being said, we're going to move on. High magic comes at high prices. Know that, people.